Hello everyone. Starting up the stream momentarily, as the screen says. Is my phone not on? So there we go. Okay. So I'm launching Steam. Getting ready to play the game. Let me mute the stream. Okay, so. Oh hey, there was a new patch for Grounded. Let me just take a look at this. Interesting, so there's an issue with endless larvae spawning over time. There's a mosquito burgle quest? So those look like mostly, yeah, those don't look like mostly fixes. Okay, so Blasphemous. We are going to be playing Blasphemous because there's a new DLC that came out for it. So why not? Let me just move things around real quick. I need to get rid of some of these. Hold on. No. I want to remove this one. That one. Okay, better. So let's go to Blasphemous. Put the alert box. I'll put in the alert box later. Right now, I'll launch Blasphemous. Team 17. Game capture. Add new one. Blasphemous. I did not spell that correctly. That's okay. Yes, capture Blasphemous. Okay, good. It shows up on stream properly. You guys should be able to hear audio as soon as there's audio. Blasphemous. Developed by the Game Kitchen, copyright 2019. Blah, blah, blah. Patch notes. True tournament mode. You have to beat the game once, though, and I have not beaten the game yet. That's a lot of different languages. Nice. I may need to turn off the screen shake, depending on how bad it is. The audio looks like it should be alright. Let's see here. Of always VSync. What? There we go. I'm not sure which is better. You see, I quickly adapted to the, Oh yeah, I think that will do best for streaming purposes. New game. It is not the sun rising, but our sins. Anonymous. That makes absolutely no sense to me, but then again, I am also an atheist, or something along those lines.
Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shape my guilt once again.
Excuse me? That was not a blade before. Did she just get Medusa? Gotta crack open my drink. Ah! What in the world is going on?
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption.
Oh, they know this, you tree people.
That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Sounds more like a curse to me. So all I've seen of this game is the first boss fight, really. Or if I've seen more than that, I do not remember that anymore. Why am I the only one wearing clothing? Yeah, let me just smack my face with some blood, it looks like. Press left bumper to consume one of your biliary flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a prie-dieu? Prie-dieu? The text is really hard to tell. Is that a U or... It looks like a U. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. Don't know why there's that ledge back there. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, there's always an A dodge mechanic. It's just... Why did I have to destroy those? Press Y to rest at the prie-dieu. Prie-dieu? I don't know. That looks French, but I don't think it's French. Saving your game and refilling your health and flasks. Upon death, you will respawn in the last visited prie-dieu. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Why? Interesting. Whee! So... what's with the helmet people? Like, what's so special about us? Ow. Oh, jeez. I rolled into that. Ow. Okay. Woohoo! A long path ahead. So, for someone who's new to this game, I can see that being problematic. Requiem Aeternum. That looks Latin. This is all I really remember from this game, though. This part, which is disturbing. Like, why are you baptizing yourself in blood? Are you allowed to do that? Baptize oneself? Also, what does it... oh, hey, you can move the camera around. You need key to the chamber of the eldest brother to open this door. And give me one quick moment, actually. Okay, just need to add the alert box, because I forgot to do that earlier. Boom. Good go. Interesting. I can see that being required for boss battles.
Regretful be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Dale Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one end of the trail carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral. In the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth, take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
You have acquired Thorn. You can check out the items you have so far in your inventory while playing. Press BLAP to open it.
Even a wise penitent like... However, what sorrowful be the...
Thorn, small gift from Deogracias. Deogracias? Nailed into the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Deo gracias, farewell. Father Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I have written about our church, our saints, and our miracle of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls, I cannot be a true witness of the words of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my bare feet. No relics, no rosary beads. Mea culpa hearts. Prayers, abilities. Bleeding miracle. Sinful wrath. So last words, sinful wrath, fervorous blood, weight of sin, and sacred thrust. Interesting. And then there's collectibles. Whee! I just got stabbed. Hello, birdie. I did not mean to attack you, by the way. I was... Press right bumper to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes. During a counter, press the X button at the moment of impact to perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow and stunning some enemies. Ow. Okay. What is it with my face in blood? Oh! You have acquired Sverdialis of the Forsaken Hamlet? In order to use this prayer, equip it in the inventory. I wish there was a better way to read these things. A song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continuing through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land be blessed be. May this land be blessed be. Okay, let me start over. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be. Left trigger to invoke it. Okay. Equip a prayer in your inventory, then press left trigger. Prayers and some combat techniques use up fervor. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. How do you execute? Oh wow, there's a map. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can only have one marker at a time. Execution. Okay, so press Y. Send after hitting an enemy. Left down, press X in the air to ascend after hitting an enemy. Prayers and fervors. Right. Prie Dieu. I'm gonna pronounce that in a French accent because I don't know how to do a Spanish accent, first of all, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be somewhat Spanish, considering someone's name had gracias in it. I see you, birdie. I have no clue how to get up there, though, so wait. I'll do that because that's a marker. Actually, wait, no, let's do green. Just so that I remember later. That was unexpected. Oh, wow. I don't know what cursed thing I just got. Children of Moonlight. You will find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. I don't know what to think of that. So this area I did remember. I don't remember anything. Like, I only remember them as I go through them, though. So, like...
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
clue what that means, but okay. Suburbs. Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. Oh! I already found out how to use the map, thank you very much. So they told us 3 paths. One down in hell, one up in a tower, and I forget what... The other one was like in a dark church. Interesting, see the bonfire, quote unquote. What can I do here? That looks very significant. Oh, is this Majula? Is this my Firelink Shrine? I can't tell.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the Kissers of Wounds. Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are. Time outside, but if your penance sorrowful.
So he wants to trade for something. I kind of want to go to hell first, but I don't know. Oh, hello! A dove skull. Rosary beads. Equip rosary beads in your rosary to improve the characteristics of the penitent one. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. Skull of a bird drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the penitent one's defenses. That morning when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with them. You people. They brought this upon themselves. So what's up here? What does this look like? Ow.
Thou hast called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us, these poor souls, O penitent one in silence. The Order blesses you.
It's a birdie!
In this place, help us, these...
Okay. Doggy! I don't want to find out if you can accidentally hurt it. Phalanx of Brannon, the Gravedigger. It's a collectible. Brandon Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. Well, that sucks. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Ow. Bad timing. Bad timing again. Smack the face. What? Ooh. I am not going that way. There we go. Oh, that's terrifying. There's something down there. I just can't tell what. Other than it looks like a demon of some sort. Ha! Oh, shucks. Probably should do this legitimately. Ah! Fast attack. Are they wearing any clothes? Like, I can't... Ow. That was at the last possible moment. I am very fortunate with the time. I have no clue if I get iframes or not. Ow. And this goes out to where that demon-looking thing was. Let's not yet. Because I need to heal up. You have acquired Capitate of Barak the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always here to proclaim them loudly. But his voice broke down gradually as, day by day, he had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Dark. Woohoo! Can I parry these? No, you cannot. Oh, gosh darn it. Smack in the face. Enemies are optional. Patience. Interesting. Where olive trees wither, wasteland of the buried churches. Woohoo! How do you... Excuse me. Exemplaris excommunications? Excommunications. I guess. Oh, hey guys, thank you. Press right trigger to dodge. Dodge actions to crouch through small spaces, avoid physical attacks, pass through enemies without suffering. Okay, so yeah, it is a dodge. Probably whenever you have those purple frames, you don't take damage. Oh?
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. Mea culpa shrines. Visit mea culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend tears of atonement to unlock combat techniques. Visit additional shrines to increase mea culpa's strength to access more powerful techniques. Give me 1 minute, actually. I need to go shut my window real quick. That's an interesting idol. Okay, so you can get Sinful Wrath, Last Words, right, Weight of Sin, and Sacred Thrust. I should probably get Weight of Sin considering how many opportunities I have had to do a plunging attack. Sacred Team allows the bearer of Mea Culpa to use the cut of its blade to bless its own blood and turn it into a throwing weapon. It consumes fervor. Oh wait, I don't have access to that. Sinful Wrath concentrates the power of Mea Culpa on the blade, allowing the penitent one to release its full potential in a single but incredibly devastating attack. Single but incredible devastating attack. The penitent one performs a 4th combo finish attack. Sacred Thrust. The penitent one takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at the enemies furthest away. So let's go with Sinful Wrath and Weight of Sin. What did I just do? I just pressed B and something happened. Oh, you can use... If you press and hold B, you can, You can gain fervor by sacrificing blood. Interesting. So if you like to do a mage-like playthrough, you can just do that. I'll probably not focus too much on the magics.
In this place, help us these.
Puppy! Okay, so I've been everywhere around here then. Except for right there. So I just need to not take damage all the way through here. Oh, there was another path down there. Why is that its own screen? Oh no. I have a lot of map to go through. Okay, that's brutal. There we go. Ow. Helps simplify certain fights pretty quickly. Oh, that's brutal. It's very brutal. It's very bloody and brutal. The sword should not be pulling out her intestines, by the way. I'm fairly certain on that. Why is no one wearing clothes? Is that like part of the sin thing? Ow. Okay. Intimidating by appearance, not very powerful by the looks of it. Uvula of Proclamation. Excuse... Okay. When the Uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. Okay. Decree from His Holiness Escribar. It shall be called the Anointed Legion, said His Holiness. Under the armor, their bodies shall be covered with bandages anointed with oils that I myself will bless. They will protect the Mother of Mothers as I will protect them. So not everyone's dead. Why does their hair flowing make them alive? Do I need to... I don't know. Oh, just... Oh, right, that's the path I can't take. Yeah, when their textures move even... Oh, gosh darn it! Let me jump attack! How do you jump attack? Okay, so you have to press and hold. There we go. This is actually a very good point of Dark Souls. You ignore half the enemies you meet. It's not rushing past. It's simply avoiding the meaningless fights. I don't like how there's still more down there. That was bad on my part. Ow! I don't like the look of this. Uh-oh.
Sister of mine, as I foretold you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Mercy Dreams. Cleanse your guilt in exchange for 200. Sure. How did I gain guilt? By killing the people who were just laying around? Where do I see my guilt? Babs! Oh, good. I love what they did, by the way, earlier with, like, the enemy right here, which had the Uvula of Proclamation. They made it look super intimidating. Oh yeah, I did just get some, oh. I did just get some, Tears of Atonement. It's gonna take me a while to remember that name. Ow. Oh, that's a void. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Okay. Exemplaris excommunication. Something. Mercy dreams. Accommodation of guilt. The penitent one. When the penitent one dies, erring in his penance, a guilt fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement, as well as the maximum fervor. Collect guilt fragments to recover or find someone who can ease your burden. That's what the guy over here does. In here? No. Oh, hey, I can actually go forward in this region. Unfortunately, I have 200, so I cannot do that. Well, I do not have 200 Tears of Atonement. But the game actively punishes you for dying, which is what Demon Souls did. Dong. Ow. Dang. Smack at the face. And again. Okay, so essentially, if you want to get through here without the absolute pain and misery of that, okay, you don't have to go here ever again. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Unless there's a way that something triggers those to retract. Bang. Hey, I got some Tears of Atonement. There we go. I do not trust this. I knew it! Okay. Seguria to your eyes like stars. What does that mean? Brief hymn to the night skies. Overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of the righteous, increasing the speed of his attacks for some time. There's a small girl with 2 star-like eyes, who, when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint, come down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. What is it that tolls? The bells in the distance. What is it that cries? On her face, eyes starlight. I did not do that properly, did I? That's scary. Ow. Not that difficult when you figure out what its weakness is. Cervical vertebra of Zisha? Zitcher? I don't know how you pronounce these words. The Brewmaster. Zicher? The Brewmaster? I'm guessing it's Germanic. Gave ignoble fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of a fire raised his legend to the heavens. Quick drink. I like this area design. I don't trust this, but... Oh, interesting. Why is there an eyeball?
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits. Call me Candelaria, for what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me. Go ahead, cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures. What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night. And may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Moss preserved in glass. Minute jar filled with moss. The tiny white flowers that shimmer inside can grant some protection against toxins.
What I am offering you, and may my...
Hollow pearl. Empty, tarnished sphere. There's no trace of nacre left, but retains just a hint of bluish sheen. It creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. Interesting.
Behold what I present to you. Though a small piece, its great power should not be underestimated. Trust me, for I have the blood of kings on the palm of my hand.
Key to the chamber of the eldest brother. A forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but was eventually lost, thus forever sealing the chamber it opened. So what did the key What purpose did the key serve? That's a one-way back. Oh! Ow, so you have to... Shucks, that didn't work. Smack in the face. How did I take so much damage? Who are you?
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice. Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task?
Sure.
So be it.
I don't know what that means. Hey, what do you know? That's a boss fight. I should have said no, honestly. Here's the form of Hernandez, the explorer. Victor Hernandez was chosen to lead an expedition meant to civilize barbaric tribes. He was sentenced for heresy when he suggested that Custodia was the most uncivilized of all known places. What in the world? Yeah, just walk into the weird shadow portal. Albero. A bouquet of thyme. Bunch of aromatic herbs common in the past amidst the cliffs of the bronze borders. Today, however, their scarcity makes them increasingly valuable, especially for those who discern their healing abilities. It wasn't long before more and more people came to us, affected by that terrible and unknown suffering. Whole families, the old, the young, and even the newborn. We brothers of the congregation were unable to cope, and our care was not working, nor were our ointments, nor our constant prayers. We are lost, submerged in the darkness of uncertainty. I hear his lament, the one who was believed mute from the beginning, since there were witnesses to the first miracle. The afflicted one who asked for punishment and had it granted to him. I hear his lament. Even if the Father is no longer with us, even if only his images, large and small, remain in all the sacred places, I hear his lament. It is the miracle that makes me hear it. This is my punishment as the eldest brother and guardian of this congregation whose mystery is the silence of the Father. I hear his lament, and I don't want to hear any more. I will have yours cover his. That is my penance. There we go. Hey! So I need a few thousand more. You have been given Bouquet of Time.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
I have acquired linen cloth. A useless rag that seems to slightly vibrate at times, emitting an unintelligible buzz. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. Febrile as he was, I don't know what that word means, he hardly noticed that someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness, which allowed light through as if it were a sheet of paper and was soaking his feverish sweats and providing such relief that he could not help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, "With this we will be able to have his confession." Was that manipulation there? That feels like that was manipulation that happened there. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh! Clavicle Dalhuisen, the schoolchild. Dalhuisen? I don't know. They searched for him for days, until they found Mark's remains in the woods. Since then, rumors tell of demons riding on the backs of flying goats coming from faraway lands. Oh, it's shining. I thought I saw it move. The chest over in the bottom right. And I was like, mimic? I'm still, to this day, surprised that there weren't any mimics in Bloodborne. Okay. I don't trust this. Petrons. I'll come back to this. But let's hit a nearby spawn point so I don't have to go through the most frustrating part about any Souls-like game is how far away is the spawn point. That's pretty much it when it comes to Souls-likes for me, and how frustrating they can be. Can't check if they're actually dead, so guessing they are. Quicksilver. A sphere of liquid touched by the miracle. Brought to Custodia by alchemists from distant lands back when the roads were still open and the wagons left furrows in the mud. In the right hands, its latent healing powers could be revived, but alas, the art of alchemy was lost eons ago. Sorry. It emerges from the pores of the earth, from between the flagstones. It is the silver of the ornaments, desperate to flee, to escape from them and turn from their sanctity. It detaches itself, it slips away, leaving the figures naked of its embrace, leaving the works of art orphans of brightness. It leaks through and hides under our feet, only to then sprout again, free of impurity. It is your choice, my son, to pick them up or to leave them, but beware of the purpose you put them to. Nothing? Well, I need to head all the way this way anyway, so. Still a good thing to have that spawn point there. You have used key to the chamber of the eldest brother. What is this? You have acquired blood perpetuated in sand or something like that. Equip relics to change your perception of the world. Each relic possesses different, unique effects, and you can equip up to 3 of them at the same time. Blood perpetuated in sand. Preserved blood with miraculous properties. With the passage of its bearer, new legends are revealed, formerly invisible to the beholder's eyes. The miracle is truly unfathomable, and no one knows the origin of the blood that swirls around the wearer's feet. Take this bag and fill it with sand. Now imbue it with the blood spilled from these dreadful wounds, so it will turn crimson red. With it you will show the way through these dry lands to those who are yet to follow. Leave me now. I want to say my prayers, for I will soon be joining the dry sap of these roots that painfully embrace our Father. Interesting. That really is a very interesting idea to me, because it's like, how are we supposed to get this one item right here? Ow. Oh gosh darn it. Hey! Pfft. There we go. I need to be very careful with how I press the down arrow. Oh! Oh, that's comforting. Painted wood bead. A sphere covered in yellow varnish. The chipped paint betrays its origin. Holm oak of the forest of the Holy Line. It recovers health when destroying surrounding objects. We call this pilgrimage route the Trail. Our wagons have always passed through here, and the tracks have gone deep enough to even unearth the chalky sand that lay hidden under the thick forest, such that if one could see it from above, it would look like a long ochre line crossing the woods. Yeah, that's actually a sizable heal. Granted, there aren't, like... Oh, gosh. Gosh? That'll probably be a little bit more hesitant to heal. Oh?
This place is another dream, penitent one. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness. Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream. Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Sorry. I have acquired shred of dreamt sins.
Bring me anything that...
Yellowish fabric, witness to febrile confessions. It still quivers in the face of tortured souls, allowing one to listen to those who can no longer speak. Febrile as he was. That's the same thing. Okay. Whee!
In this place, help us, these poor souls. In
So
this
wait.
place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten. Help us, these poor.
Oh, so I think that's what the collectibles are for, is to gather them for these people. I guess. Where'd the puppy go? Hold on, this is actually important. Where is the puppy? Also. Actually, it would be shorter to just walk. Puppy! Okay. Dog is the most important part of this game. Shucks. Okay. Let me just rotate you around because I almost forgot to execute. Wonder how you get here. Gosh, I did it again. Okay, fine. I'm just going to... Smack in the face. I misclick. Shucks. That's actually surprisingly easy to run through. Oh, that's a person who will forgive you for your sins. Or is it forgive your sins? I don't know the right phrasing there. Aha! Thank you, Sand. Tentudia's carnal remains. Remains of the murdered novice Tentudia that were isolated from the rest so that she could not receive a holy burial. Rude. Who is Tentudia, you ask? Well, she was once a girl born in the same yellowish village of Albero. Like you and me. On her 15th year, something extremely unusual happened. Her parents watched as part of her hair began twisting and unavoidably turning to very thin thorns. Concerned with the thought that it might be punishment for the miracle, they locked her in as a novice inside a distant nunnery, famous for its strict cloistering, thus preventing the discovery of what would have, undoubtedly, been considered heresy. Interesting. So they tried protecting her in a way. Do I need to go back? Gosh darn it. Do I want to go back? Like, is it worthwhile? I don't remember this area. I'll go forward. Should I go the path I've already... let's just go back. Let's finish up all of the loose ends first. Ow. Oh, nice. Shortcut. I missed with the shortcut the first time around. Okay. Albero. No, puppy! Where's the puppy? Hello, birdie. I like the bird. I hope I don't have to fight them.
Time outside, but if your pen sorrowful.
So can I bless these can I have these carnal remains blessed? Aleum Lois. This is what that reminds... That is what this reminds me of.
Bring me...
Okay, nothing. Okay, this is why I haven't thoroughly explored yet. Right, because... Oh, but now I can. Why can I not jump up to it? What in the world? You're kidding me. Ah! What is this game doing? Air impulse. So you see, they show that the character dashing through that first boss I fought, but I couldn't dash through them. Oh. Oh, it also spends Tears of a Totem. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So it depends on what you're using. I kind of want to try... Q. No, that's... O? J is to parry, K is to execute. Okay, wait, that's, game, controls, WAS, attack is K, space is jump bar, interact is E, shift is dodge, right? Okay. Parry's J, ranged attack is U, cancel grab is shift, grab. Oh! Okay. Flask is F, prayer's Q, inventory is I, map is M. Okay. So that's Q. M, O... So it's, yeah, it's K, E is to interact, J is to parry, U is ranged attack, F is flask. Okay. There we go. know how I'm supposed to reach that place. Like, I just can't move through the muck, so I can't do what it wants me to do. Oh gosh darn it, sticky keys. Yep, okay, let me change that button. Let's just keep it left shift and just stop spamming it. And hope I don't accidentally do an oopsie. Where's the puppy? No. Aww. Is it the true final boss of this game? Let's go where olive trees wither. That's the wrong one. Mouse and keyboard is always, like, the best choice for me when it comes to two-dimensional games. Ow. Oh, right, well, I died last time I tried doing that. Maybe I shouldn't. Press K when jumping against certain surfaces to thrust your sword into the wall. While hanging, press space to jump or left shift to jump down. That was interesting. I started the animation. Okay, so how do you do this? Exemplaris ex convenic. There we go. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Equip a sword heart in the Mea Culpa to modify its properties. They grant powerful upgrades, but this always comes at a price. Actually, Sword Core, blessed with defensive prayers, can be inserted into Mea Culpa. boosts the blocking stand, increasing its duration, but exposes the penitent one longer to enemy attacks. The works and graces of the sorrowful miracle. Second verse. The wind blew strongly through the fractures of the cathedral that the great tree had originated, lifting the ash, creating dense gray clouds, hiding the whole mother church and drowning her in a deep darkness of lead. The ground began to tremble, when a terrible cry was heard from the depths of the mountain of ash, and that cry was joined by more and more guttural screams, animal roars, monsters, and one which was heard above all, the scream of an old man, which resounded gravelly as out of the throat of a giant. I have no clue what that's supposed to say. But okay. Oh. That's just death. Okay. I cannot reach that. I'll wait until I find another teleportation place or a new shrine. And then I'll try equipping it, but I need to make more progress. Radius of Helzer, the poet. The work of the poet John Clark Helzer? I don't know. Had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem to the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree.
Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one in silence, you stand before what remains of Gemino. Oh, do not fret for me, the cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion. Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit. As my last wish, before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this.
You have acquired empty golden thimble.
Now, let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up, I can still hear the call.
I see you over there. I missed. Exemplaris ex Excommunications. That's the best I'm probably going to get for the time being. Excuse me. I don't know what it is with a lot of these people just feeling pain, like... They seem much too obsessive about it. Acquired incense garlic. Bulb white as bone, very hard to find. Its intense aroma, reminiscent of sandalwood, is only noticeable on rainy days, betraying its hiding place. Wrong one. It was sought after by the herbalists with the best sense of smell for its miraculous properties. I didn't know rainy days made it easier to smell garlic. Is that true? I feel like that may not be true. But why would you make up facts about something so common as that? I see. Gosh bloody heck. Meh. I'm having very little problem with the Dark Souls part, but I'm having a lot of problems with the platforming part. Gosh bloody meh. Why can I not? The screen is too small. And like, seriously, it looks like my reach should be able to reach that. Because, like, look, the blade effects swipe through the, thing. Okay. There we go. I was trying to... Why did it go faster and faster? Didn't know I was dying? Probably. Because, you know, it's an AI. The music's nice, so that's, I mean, that's a positive. I wasn't quite sure if it would work, so I wanted to try it out. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's terrifying. Oh, okay, so she has good tracking. How much damage did they do? Did they just drink it? Why? Oh my goodness, that's frustrating. Why does she track you until the bottle leaves her hand? No, that's not fair. Let me rephrase that. That's fair, just very, very unforgiving. When I get to that point, I need to slow down. But I can speed run pretty much the rest of it. That one I do not need to fight. There we go. That's bad, danger, 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 danger. Graveyard of the Peaks. This place is unnerving. Ah, it's you again.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Let us be... This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it. And may I don mourning black if I'm trying to deceive you?
Ember of the Holy Cremation. Ember crystallized through a long-forgotten ritual. It retains some of the heat of a bonfire lit on a different land. Tempers the heart, increasing the defenses of whoever carries it. That seems like a Dark Souls reference.
What I am offering you here, and may my...
Crucified Eye of Erudition. Eyeball belonging to Alavaroz, the scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. Its stony scrutiny reveals the vital essence of enemies. Interesting.
What I am offering you here, and may my...
Torn bridal ribbon. The soft white ribbon used during marriage ceremonies has been torn, thus destroying its delicate embroideries. One of the three remains of an unfinished ceremony. The wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. Sure, why not? Number 1. Yes, brother. It's been a long time since I stopped officiating nuptials. Since the day those three sisters embraced each other praying. Since the day they asked the miracle itself to help them to avoid such a holy bond. I read what that said, but I don't have any idea what it actually said. Eh? Immaculate bead. Simple bead devoid of purpose. Its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent fingers. Devoid of purpose? Gosh darn it. I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the gypsy to a monk who had just stopped his donkey, as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. It comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate its purity. Look at its immaculate white, its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Curious. Wow. Oh, hello there. Aha! Oh! Give them the carnal remains. Continuous
This
carnal.
poor lass. Many tears were shed in her blessed name. 1,000 prayers do not clarify whether or not the grievous miracle is a manifestation of true holiness. Still, in our heart lieth no doubt that she was unjustly punished. Find the next remnants. The Order blesses thee.
Tears of Atonement. Oh no, Tears of Atonement is the currency, right? Well, let's go this way. Ouch! I placed my controller on my computer, and it vibrates when you fall down long distances. Startling. I'm not sure if I want that yet. But I need to be right back. I'm back. Okay. Don't put the controller on the computer.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Okay, yeah, they just give you the currency Tears of Atonement. How am I? There we go. Oh wait, you can... Knot of rosary rope. Rope not made from the threads of habits of monks deceased in ancient times. Ugh. Ingracia was her name. Her rosaries were the prettiest of all Custodia. The most prestigious priests and bishops frequented her workshop, and even our very holiness Escribal commissioned her. Such was her mastery that a rosary crafted by old Ingracia was unparalleled in beauty, delicacy, and perfection. Word spread that a rosary that was not made by her would not receive divine blessing, and prayers would not be heard, and besides, that would be a sin. This caused all the others to become banned by the Holy Mother Church, and those so-called false rosaries were sought and burned. Someone who kept a deceitful rosary would be severely punished, sometimes even accused of heresy. Then we all began to wonder what would become of the rosaries when Ingracia was no longer with us. Huh. Alright. So let's try one more thing. First, I must check. Is the dog back? No.
Find the next.
Time outside these, but if your penance sorrowful be.
Bring me anything that...
I'm not sure how... I think I'll just hold on to my, current stuff. So this does not count as sacred ground? I guess not. I know I'm all over the place oftentimes with games like these, but I realize I wandered away from a boss fight. Oh, hi. Oh! Now I can. Oh, that's so much longer. There we go. Fairly certain this is a boss fight. Oh, hello, Cleric Demon. No, sorry, Cleric Beast. Oh, hi. Ow. Sorry about that, ma'am. I didn't... Ow. Shucks. Bad idea. How do you dodge past it? Rude. Thank you. I forgot to... I wonder what happens if you go without accepting anyone's help. I should have said no. Gosh darn it. Not yet. I'm surprised there's no... punishment for losing. I love how short the loading screens are because it's such a simplistic styled game. Wrong place. Right place, actually. But I can't test here, apparently. Oh, so you actually have to wait for it to fully get over there. Well, you certainly aren't going to forget the title of your character. Oh! Forgot about that. I usually use it as, like, the last moment before an attack. Oh, gosh. Just wanted to see what it did. Two hits. Gosh. Keep forgetting about the... Oh. Gosh. Woo! Gets further and further. Close. I don't know if this is taking a toll on the character or not, so I'm like, I don't know if I should be really worried about her or not. So yeah, play it safe. Don't get bloodthirsty. Hey, I'm closer than usual when I start. I feel like she's at risk, but I don't know. Gosh. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to rely upon your healing. Requiem Aeternum. Where'd she go? Another dream? Wings just hovering there?
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humbled yourself before my most holy body, you have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the three sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you, to walk on the sacred sea.
I always thought that was pious, but pious works too, I guess.
May the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Holy wound of attrition. Mercy dreams. Desecrated cistern.
You have carried out the first humiliation of penance. You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before two last holy visages. Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one.
Hey, friend. Oh! Bad time to take my hand off the keyboard.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart. Let the ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 6 sting pains lance my flowery breast. Take the first one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains over the soul.
I should have the maturity filter on, shouldn't I? Oh, maximum health has increased. What is this rated? Hold on. So it does have a mature warning. So I should probably be having a maturity warning on my stream. Oops. Nope, not follower list. Content preferences channel. It's been a while since I had to do this last. Mature content. Turn that on. Okay. Oops. Scaphoid of Fierce the Leper. Rejected by his family, his village, and even by other lepers, Fierce only found his name is Fierce. Fierce only found solace in each echo that his voice returned to him when he took refuge in the tunnels of the desecrated cistern. Brett! Okay, so it does... Woo! Oh, dude. That's a long range. Oh, they were summoning, weren't they? Ow. I was so worried I was about to hurt the rat! More soldiers. Ow. Ow! That hurts. Oh yeah, that deals poison damage. Oh, hi. Big boom. You know what? Let's just go ask for our sins to be forgiven. Over... You? No. Ouch! Sticky keys. Is there a way to just turn that off permanently? I thought, the room is bouncing up and down ever so slightly, and that made me think, is something charging at me? Man, I'm so sorry. I should not have asked for your help. I feel like I'm probably causing you some sort of harm. Dang. That was a dead end. Oh. Wasn't quite sure if there might be a chance it would, go through. Was there a reason that marker was there? That's right. Okay, that's right. There's a path off to the left. Small bead of red wax. Tiny pebble of melted wax of a muted crimson. Prayers muttered in its presence slightly strengthened the vitality of the wearer. Weight of true guilt. Bead completely tainted that has absorbed the sins of its wearer until completely filled. Encloses a storm of guilt and rumbles with the echoes of past mistakes. Statues of confessors used to carry beads like this, reaping guilt from repentant parishioners. It had an effect. It absorbed my sin. Oh my goodness. Can I not light this? Okay, so I can just go all the way up then. And then there's a path there that I have not taken. I am so happy that they made, like, a long tunnel that you have to, like, do certain things to get through. Because that makes it a lot easier. There it is, okay. Okay. That's a lot of my commentary these days, is just okay. Because I don't know what I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. Okay, so it's another one of those things. I almost was going to try to just run through that, then I realized, oh right. Gosh. I forgot to equip that, apparently. Holy Wound of Attrition. I forgot to read this. Mark left by the golden visage that reveals the cleanliness of attrition in the soul of the penitent one. Santo Credo, verse 1. His Holiness, because of his high penance, must endure suffering in his soul in 3 ways. Each of the ways is a motive, and each motive is a sore. Hence, these 3 sores are the keys to his eternal pain and must be guarded. I should probably go back there. Okay. Oh, hello! Bridge of the 3 Cavalries. I am unsettled. Oh, hello.
Here lies the door, on whose bronze the ordeals of those chosen by the miracle are perpetuated. On it, for the art of these images to be worshipped and revered, ornamentation must take place. His sculpted holiness watches us, rigid, from on high. But it is the relief of the bronze that dictates who is worthy of passing under its adorned arch. Find the holy visages, and the bronze will know. For fickle are the wishes of the miracle. Here lies on it his sculpt fine for fickle.
Alright. When you do the upward swing, it looks like your arc is so big, but like when you do it like this, it's like, that doesn't look so big. It's all about camera angles. When did I take damage? Oh, so yeah, it's no longer spawning now that the logs have been knocked down. I should go get my sins forgiven. I wonder what the weight of true guilt is used for. Let's go down to the portal, because I'm not certain, but I would think it's a bit faster. Ah. Jeez. These guys are much healthier than the other guys were. Excuse me, let me down, let me down, let me down. What the hitboxes. You have to make sure they're designed well, otherwise stuff like that happens. I was close, it's just... Ugh. Whee! Gotta have fun where you can. Oh, right. Store. Oh, gosh. Do not go back up there. If you can avoid it. Stick to the path. Coming through. I just want to mention, not that you can see my mouse, but that I was going to use my mouse to gesture. The entire right side of the screen has room for plenty of places. I've only explored 20% of the map. And defeated one of the big bads so far. Wait, how do you do it? Hold K while dodging. Okay. Oh, that looks really cool.
Bring me anything.
Whee! El perro. El perro.
Time outside the... But if you're... So...
Pretty. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceiling? So What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings amongst the ornaments of the altars? When I call them, they do not appear to pay me any mind. They are covered in ribbons that give the impression of fluttering in an invisible and imperceptible constant wind. At times I hear them cry, and at times I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace? Interesting. What? Make a donation. No clue what donations do, but cool. Probably need to make like 1,000 in donation. Interesting, so these corpses actually have things to say. And there's still no dog.
Find the next threat.
Hi there. Ugh. I think I'll go for at least a little bit longer. Interesting. I just had this urge. I was like, let's do this. And then all of a sudden, I was falling through the floor. Anklebone of Weston, the pilgrim. Am I going to have a full skeleton by the end of this? His traveling companion assured him that he would wait for him at the next shelter just a day away. When Weston arrived the next day, there was no one there, nor the day after that. So, did they wait, or did they just... There's something else here. I think. Oh, no, maybe not. Splash myself with blood. Oh. Really? This is what I don't like about the camera, is like, you can't look down very well. So, you have to jump. Like, you can do that, but it's not always very effective. Also, I didn't actually know. I don't actually know what it looks like when you, can fall through like that, so... Oh, they didn't ever speed up. They just simply... Okay. Remains of Tentudia's hair. Remain of the thorned hairs the novice Tentudia that were isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. Tentudia spent several years in that nunnery, and as she grew up, it became harder and harder to hide her hair. It wouldn't stop twisting and growing thorns, and the blood from the wounds it caused her did not take long to stain her pure white habit. The nuns, upon realizing, were frightened by it and soon began considering her cursed and a heretic, just as the parents of the girl had feared would happen. Like, what did they expect? There's no safe place, and that's what's causing me so much trouble. I don't mean that in an LGBTQIA plus safe space kind of way. I mean that as in, if I step anywhere, caltrops will pierce through my feet into my brain. So it's literally only down there so that you have to worry about the grass or the things in the snow just jumping up and getting you. That's all it's there for. Which makes it very difficult to know exactly where the limitations are. I found everything down there? Good. I'm not going back. That place is not fair. What's fair is not giving you 50,000 different enemies that are attacking you from out of nowhere. Like, all of them are attacking you from out of nowhere. It's tiresome. It's very, very dull. It is closer now. The crying faces of ice announce the proximity of the convent. The presage... Wait, no. Hold up. What did you say? They presage the pain awaiting inside its walls. Ask the cold to be merciful and allow me to climb to the peaks where I will be reborn as a sister of golden visage. Oh. Oh no, wind physics. I really wish there was a homeward bone right about now. That was to be expected. I will not say that the game is bad. I will say that I do not like certain aspects of the game. Especially like these body texts. How they don't have how they are forcibly scrolling. On these cliffs located at the foot of a snowy abyss, the roots of a secret await those who are patient. Foot of a snowy abyss. Did they say at the foot of these cliffs? Let's wait here for a little bit. Next to a snowy abyss. That took too long. I feel myself weakening. I am sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swaying in the wind. Okay. I really wish I had Terraria's wings right now. I just need higher mobility. That's what I want. Wrong place. On these cliffs, located at the foot of a snowy abyss, the roots of a secret await those who are patient. Okay. The roots of a secret. So, somewhere there's a tree. Let's wait here for a little bit. I'm not very content with sitting idly by, so I'm just like, please happen quickly. It's been about 30 seconds right here. He's talking about these cliffs and a snowy abyss. on these cliffs, located at the foot of a snowy abyss. But wouldn't a foot be at the very bottom? I don't understand. I want to look this up, but I will not. Foot of a snowy abyss. This is the closest thing to a foot I can think of. And that's why I was not going any further. I don't... Are they intentionally trying to lead me to my death? Because it's working. I guess I'll just need to wait until later. Strengthens vitality, defenses. I think I'll come back to this later. Oh, come on. Contact damage is the worst type of damage in video games. Like, before Dark Souls, I would have been like, okay, that makes sense, because contact damage is the only kind of damage I'm used to. But after Dark Souls, it's just been like, why in the world are you still using contact damage? Just make them impossible to move through, but don't make it so that they damage you just by you walking into them. Whoops. Oh, And that, again, contact damage, where it's just like... Oh, that's a ladder. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing to do there. I have very little capability of attacking it. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I am genuinely curious. If anyone knows what to do there to win that fight without taking damage. Oh, give me one moment. Okay. Oh gosh. Again, with the contact damage, it's just... It's like, more or less, I see it as a shortcut these days, because it's just like, it's the easy way to do damage. And, like, that's why I'm not willing to fight it over those bridges, is because I have to risk dying in one hit. And it's just, it's not fun. That knight is just there to try to slow you down slightly. Oh, excuse me. Gosh. Bloody. Darn it. With literal blood. Not even a shortcut or anything like that, it's just more of the same. Oh right, it was an item I saw but hadn't purchased yet. That's what I could do to see enemy health bars. Occipital of Tequila, the metalsmith. Tequila was not your everyday metalsmith. Skulls were the basis of his creations, with jeweled skulls his specialty. His last wish was to become the most beautiful piece in his collection. Huh. He wanted his own skull to be the most beautiful piece in his own collection. Empty bile vessel. Vessel made of crystal and gold, capable of holding the hallowed bile that emanates from the morning fountains. Get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order for the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried about a year ago, answered the gravedigger. He was well loved in Albero, sorry, and many oh, I just whacked my volume up. And many parishioners approached his grave, but when I dug him up, we saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus, blood red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried him on their shoulders, watching as blood gushed out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood that wouldn't stop flowing out. Interesting. You're back. Or did I not kill you the first time? Why do you have bottomless voids everywhere? Ah! That's the most exhausting part, is the fact that you just don't seem to understand. When you put bottomless voids everywhere, people die a lot, and that makes them frustrated with your game because it's not a very good design. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, you made the tiniest mistake, now you're dead. And you're not even giving me the puppy to pet anymore. Remains of Tentutia's hair.
The Order blesses thee, penitent one in silence.
Oh, right. Hey, I got a bunch of Tears of Atonement.
Find the next.
Time outs, but if your pen sorrowful.
Bring me anything that...
What I am off, and may my eyes be.
I might get that, actually.
And may I dot.
So you just need to carry it, and it increases... Huh. So I need to go through that area if I want to continue down that path. Which I very well might do if I'm going to just keep running into enemies that are just not fun. Like, it's okay if enemies aren't fun, but like, there gets to be a point where it's like, this is no longer just not fun. This is painful. Emotionally speaking, because between my live stream and ow, and these enemies, ow, I'm just done. What are these things even for again? Children of Moonlight have no known use, apparently. If I'm making the game harder on myself on accident... Oops. What the... Seriously, why are you adding wind physics to an area that has bottomless pits? Why? It doesn't make sense unless you're trying to make another getting over it game. I can bear it no longer. That sound, that ringing will follow me forever. No matter where I go, this is my sentence. It is time to cross towards the other side of this cursed dream. I would love to be able to do better, slower, more calm voice acting, but I can't. Yes, please, for the love of all that is holy. So I no longer have the bio vessel, okay. And now I can't see what's underneath me, so let's find out. I need to stop playing this game because it's getting unhealthy, but I don't want to because I like playing games. And this one's actually kind of fun when I'm not dying all the time. I was about to die again. That would have been genuinely saddening. I think I'm going to go play some... you know what? I think I'll live stream some... What's it called again? Dead by Daylight. So I'm going to restart the stream, take a quick rest to calm down, play, and have a snack or two. And then I'll be back to play Dead by Daylight because I need something to help me stress. Learn something different. Something more fair in the sense of, it's a video game. Okay. Stir of Dawn or Blasphemous? I'll go with just Blasphemous until I get to Stir of Dawn. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit if you're interested in watching Dead by Daylight.